So I bought Grimsby Town Football Club with the ambition to make it the best in the world. And appointing Jurgen Klopp is a big milestone for us. And also drawing Real Madrid. I guess that's a good step forward. As we face one of football's biggest teams after winning our group. 0 games lost. Brilliant from Jurgen, but that's not the only thing. As we also top the Premier League table. As yes, ladies and gents, this is a huge day. It can go one way or the other. We can start losing and get upset. Or we could somehow beat Real Madrid, beat the kings of the Champions League, and maybe go on to win it ourselves. But is that really going to happen? No. And we've got the Premier League, which I showed you we were top of. A lot of fatigue in the squad as well. Okay, a bit of an abrupt start as we've got some contracts. Mark Casado. Oh my days, we can't let his deal expire. I actually regret not signing him up last episode, as that is a deal. Shake Jurgen's big hand. Fantastico, as everybody else but 2 players has been signed up because Thompson and the big shock Marriott will not sign a new deal. He's a youth player that's come through the club. He hasn't played enough games. I guess that's the reason why. As in fact, how many exactly? Well, only 8 games to be fair, so that's not many off the bench. But he has played more than Ewan Summers, who will still be on the bench, because yes, we've got a rest after this game, so I can sim West Ham, and we do pick up the points. Savage actually scoring. That is a big deal for him as well, as we go into sim a few days on. We're almost at January. I thought we'd reach it right there, but no. But we're getting bids in as Roman Morris. I wouldn't mind a loan to Sunderland or Coventry as Guerrero. I will just accept the same. But Summers, I do want to keep him here. No interest in selling, so I'm going to reject both offers. I actually don't know if we do any business. Of course we probably will, but only 2 million after contracts. I believe it was 5 straight away, and I am going to ask Jurgen. Gaffer, what do you think about another signing in this window? I'd like to know a little bit earlier because we don't really have the funds at the moment. And he says he's confused, he's conflicted because of the squad. I don't want to sell anybody, but I know we'd have to sell to buy. I think we should just watch offers, see what comes in for our players. And I am going to agree with him. I think that's the best option. A plan, if I've ever heard one, as we need to plan a victory here. We're going to Old Trafford in a little Champions League break. Don't worry, Madrid's today, as we've got to beat Manchester United in the meantime. It's McAllister. What a betrayal that is. Jurgen Klopp against the man he did just sign for Liverpool, as Leon's dribbling in, and Højlund wide. Terrible miss from the Danishman, but United, they're not in the top 4, but they are playing decently. Unless they're bad defensively, because it's our first attack with a counter, a pass inside. Casado, that's onto Alex Scott, a little jink inside, and now it's going to be Pizarro who's scoring all our goals. He scores against United at the Stretford end, and that is a misery compiler. They look like they'll score, and we score on the counter. Fan Dabby Dozy, and guess what? It gets better because a penalty for McAtee here in this second half. The number 13, top bins, and my days, we love it at Old Trafford. McAtee, get in there. His brother will love it more, though, being an ex-Man City prospect, as Scott with a free kick. Not the best one we've ever taken, but another one right here, and Charlie Savage is an ex-player, and he's going to go in for the lunge. Oh, my days. Have they given a penalty for that? One was near the halfway line, and Højlund does score. I don't know if they've got time left. As no, the whistle goes. A huge win for the Mariners as we beat Manchester United 2-1. A very good game, which actually gives us a 4-point cushion over Manchester City, the neighbours of the team we've played. As where are Man United? They are 7th in the league. Oh my days. I mean, Lallana, he's climbing the table with Liverpool. As it's good to see him do well, as long as he's behind us in the league. As Brighton were brilliant, last season, not this. And Coventry, well, I know we've got a tired side out, but they've got 7 points all season, and we hammer them away from home. As the good times keep on flowing, but this is a weird move. Charlie Savage, ex-United, but wanted by Lallana. That is actually interesting. I don't want to sell him, of course, but maybe for old time's sake, we get to speak to Lallana, or it will be Jurgen talking to Adam. Now, this is a weird sight. Of course, they went against each other. Love that they're back together, though. Adam, I see you want to sign Charlie Savage, a loyal player under yourself, and a bench player for us. Well, yes, I think he was brilliant, and there's no shame that I want him. I don't want to bury Grimsby, but I do want my old player back. So let's call it 70 million and be done with all the hassle, as he will want a bigger club. Come on, Liverpool, you know how big it is. But Jurgen says, hang on, Liverpool bigger? I get the sentiment in that, but I am now Grimsby town manager, and as your ex-boss, I do not like the way you're framing it, so I think we'll leave this here. Charlie doesn't want to move anyway. Jurgen with the loyalty, but still, it's not great because Savage is unhappy. Do we have to speak to him himself? Well, we will give it a go. Get him into Jurgen's office. Charlie, I see your frustrations. I get you're on the bench most times, but you're not actually frustrated that I blocked the Liverpool move, are you? He says, boss, I have my allegiances to Man United. I support them, but Adam Lallana as a manager, he just improved me big time. I don't want to leave the club. I know there's great players in midfield, but either give me my shot, please, or just accept the next bid from Liverpool. Adam was a great manager and just an all-round great guy, so I wouldn't mind working with him, and I was actually sad when he left. Bit of a sticky one. I don't think he knows what he wants to do. As Marriott knows what he wants to do, he leaves his boyhood club, going to Torino on a free. And I'm as angry as you guys because I thought he'd sign up, but obviously he didn't. Thought he would be loyal, but obviously the game times disturbed him as the FA Cup for us. I don't want a bloody replay, as we've got to travel to London now. But before that, Everton. Dwight McNeil's brace gives us a 3-2 loss, so now the Premier League is falling. Some of the players are crumbling, and all of a sudden I'm feeling just a little bit less confident. We're out of the FA Cup. Spurs beat us in the replay, and in the Premier League table, City are catching up. As Klopp's called a meeting saying, boss, we need to do something. This is getting out of control and we need another player in. Jurgen, no offense, but you said we were okay. Then a homegrown lad goes and leaves and Charlie Savage says he's unhappy. You're putting us into a mess here. I can sense it. So respectfully, Jurgen, we've no money. Get on with the league. Hope that wasn't too harsh, as we do respond with a win though, so maybe my words have sunk in. 2-0, McAtee scoring, taking the older brother to a record 11 goals, 11 assists, and the younger brother 6 goals, and his rating is flying. Or our whole team is flying, especially in the Premier League, as Spurs in the league. McAtee, 1-0 away, just what we needed, and another clean sheet at the Foxes. All fine and dandy though, until we reach the Champions League. I am going to sim this game, and you might think that's unusual, but I want to sim this away leg and then play the second leg. It adds to a bit of intensity and the teams that I would like to draw. If we get through, definitely the winner of that top game, Zagreb or Salzburg. I'd like to play either. But of course, we've got to win to make that happen as the first leg. Right, we are going to play a goal behind. Jude Bellingham. You knew it was going to be him as Manchester United up again. I'm gonna have to sim again, as I will play some games today, I promise you, and a loss. Højlund getting a few, maybe. McAllister with a hat-trick against Jurgen Klopp. Ouch, that hurts. Ethan Laird scoring for us, who I'm pretty sure is an ex-player, and Marriott still here? I'm guessing till the end of the year. At least there is no pressure in getting him a bit of game time as our final simulation before Liverpool. A 3-0 whitewash of West Ham United, but Lallana against Klopp. It's already got heated as what is going to happen in this crucial game. I mean, the first highlight is in the second half. Must be a bit of a boring watch, but Casado, offside. And at least the highlights are our way. I do not want Lallana beating us, especially after he called Liverpool a bigger club than us, which is probably right, but you don't do that as an ex-manager especially. Keeping the ball well here, Scott. There's a man on the wing. It is Schmidt who's just going to put it across the goal. James McAtee. The wrong Maka to head it, as now we need to defend Nelson. Terrible football. Wolf with the block. But Liverpool get another chance. It's Mikel Merino who we almost fouled, and Merino still running. Don't know what happened there, but somehow coming away with this. Casado needs a pass across. That is a good ball into Dewsbury Hall. Now, can we get a late goal? It's McAtee if he's onside, because the trap has been holding, and that's almost towards Meerdink. Cleared away from Liverpool. And that is the end of the game. A 0-0 draw. It is not the same as United, but we go on to bigger things. As look what the next game is. Real Madrid in the Champions League. We should be top of the league still. I'm actually going to go check. 10 points clear. Now, that's more than I thought. We could realistically win the Premier League. Jurgen Klopp was right. And they may have been questioning him, fans online and the media, as even Sky News said Klopp should have walked. And I think that's just a sign of the media in England trying to throw managers under the bus. As Real Madrid coming in the away kit. Oh no, the home kit, the new one, of course. And Theo Hernandez, they've got a very solid team. Bellingham is on the field. And I can only imagine what Sky will have to say about Jurgen Klopp, who's 10 points top of the Premier League with Grimsby Town. But they hate him, it seems, as McAtee with a ball in there and Scott to Courtois. Decent start, though, from the Mariners. And more of that, lads, please, as Dewsbury Hall steps away right here into Gabriel. Gabriel looks down the line into Schmidt. Playing very well here, using the home stadium to her advantage. McAtee round the corner. Geldherd to strike it. Completely the wrong move. And now they will attack us. Vinicius Jr. playing against Grimsby. And now Jude Bellingham. It is Marvin. Come on. Good foot in from Schmidt, but just a difficult game. You can sense it as Pizarro. Oh my days. A bit of a scruffy game. And now Theo Hernandez, Jude Bellingham. No. Free kick to Real. Fede Valverde, I believe that is. Szoboszlai hits the crossbar with that. Oh my days. How did it hit that? Crazy, but Scott, he's going to try and go himself right here down the right-hand side. No support. Alex Scott cuts inside. Waits for the overlap of Gellert as he has done it very well. Pizarro was waiting in the middle. Headed down into Casado, who's of course ex-Barcelona and will really want to beat Madrid. But Theo Hernandez playing well. It is Hernandez through on goal. Pickford's turn to save as this game is absolutely rapid. Please, referee, just blow the whistle for half-time. Will you please? As there we go. It finally got blown and now we need to go. We've got 45 minutes. Not long, and we do need a goal, or else we're going home. But it's Real Madrid just on the attacks. There is a clear option there. Szoboszlai has missed it. He's having a hard time today as Dewsbury Hall around the corner. Now Geldherd switches across. That needed to go higher up to the left. Still, though, Casado, of course, is being booked. His ex-Barca, and that is a good ball. Courtois with a punch away, and Schmidt headers it down to Casado. Dewsbury Hall needs the option. Free kick, referee, please. As I think we are offside, but maybe not. It's Pizarro through the middle, and the game is leveled up. It is a brilliant little goal, and we never stopped the movement. The Chilean striker, it's chips all around. Did someone order a plate of chips? I mean, Courtois didn't. Fired into the bottom bins, and we've got a game on in the Champions League. 2-2 against Madrid with Grimsby bloody Town. The Jurgen Klopp effect is now Schmidt. Let's go for it again, but no, he's ran straight into danger. Gabriel, where is the pace? Gabriel's got no pace. Vinny Jr., the Brazilian, the teammate of Gabriel. I don't believe it. Vinicius Jr. and Gabriel just let up. He didn't do well at all. Pickford should save it. And I think that might be wraps, you know. We've worked so hard for this game. Come on. Chase Teo Hernandez. They're just faster than us. What do I really expect? I mean, I expect an equalizer. Please, Jurgen Klopp, get this done. McAtee tries to slip it in, but I don't think it will happen. A corner late on in the game. McAtee! Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I don't even know what to say, as we're just going to put another corner into the box, and that's all over the place still. Can we get it back out to the corner taker? McAtee, if he's onside, he is. It's a brilliant ball, but not brilliant enough, it seems, as Lataza's gone through. Pickford making a save, but again, Eder Militao. Final thing of the game. We are out of the Champions League. Real Madrid progress. And it's just got to be a learning curve. Our first season in the big time, and we still at the top of the Premier League. But that is going to hurt. It's going to hurt the McAtee brothers, hurt Jurgen Klopp, and hurt me most of all.